you, Blue Merinos. Great to see you tonight, Keleas. I got a freestyle with you late tonight. I'm sorry I missed you earlier today. I still was fulfilling Kaya's birthday wishes today. And one of those things that little stinker wanted was help cleaning her room. So I was helping do that as a surprise before she got home. So I had to work right through a Freestyle Friday, but I'm ready to do it with you tonight. So come on in and let's enjoy it together. I'm going to pull up your comments too. So make sure you say hello. And later, if you're watching the replay, let us know that you're here on the replay. Hey, Sherry, great to see you. Fantastic. Let me turn my volume down, y'all. I thought I turned it down before, but, you know, didn't get it down. Hi, Ramona. Great to see you guys. I'm getting my glue pot going here. It's heating up. Wonderful. Hi, Jeanette. Yay. Wonderful. Caught me live. Y'all, this Wednesday, when we did our Bow Wednesday, here's what one of the bows we made, where we used the pretty white pumpkin ribbon. So I thought we'll do a swag tonight, all based off this design. So we're going to have so much fun. Thanks, Cherie. Hi, Linda. So you guys, I want to make sure you know, while I fluff out this swag base, I want to make sure you know that next week is the Creative Pumpkin Challenge. Hence the massive pile of pumpkins in the corner here, if you haven't noticed. So we'll be talking about it more, but we'll pop the link here in the comments in a second to join us. If you are a design school member, you get access to the Creative Pumpkin Challenge at no additional charge if you were a previous member. So if you would just check the group for that. But if you are new, you're just seeing us for the first time, or maybe you've been hanging around for a while and now you're like, hey, I want to come see what they're doing in the Creative Pumpkin Challenge, we'd love to have you. It's going to start next Thursday, and it's 3 days of fun. So please come join us. We're going to have so much fun. Oh, Cherie, yes, that is the main project we're doing in the Creative Pumpkin Challenge. But we've got other little bonuses coming too. Hi, Connie, welcome. You guys in design school, I would call this shaking hands. So with the swag, when they come, they kind of come all janky. You've got to fluff them out. So that's what I'm doing right now, y'all. Just fluffing it all out. So how's everybody's Fridays? Starting off strong, I hope. Kai was so happy her room was somewhat clean. You know how kids get it out of control? That's what happened. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Renee. How's it going, Janet? Hey, Mickey. All right, I'm going to fluff this dude way up. Get him all fluffed out. Spread out. Shake hands with each stem. Because you need it kind of to be flat on the back to lay nicely on somebody's doors. Right? Hi, CT. Good to see you. I loved your truck the other night. It looked really good. Hi, Tammy. Welcome. We're so glad you're here. Oh, I'm going to fluff this out. Y'all, I have been planning and getting so excited about the Creative Pumpkin Challenge. It's just been, it's really fun to get all prepped and try to get ready to have a fun party where we can create together for several days. It's going to be a blast. I'm excited about it. Okay, I think that's pretty good. We're going to be covering a lot of it up, so it doesn't have to be perfect. And you might notice I didn't bring a lot forward this time because I'm going to be adding a lot of fun things onto the front to fill it in. It did! That was really cute. CT, you guys, is a Halloween. He does big displays at his house for Halloween and for Christmas. So it's always fun to see what he's making too. Yeah, Dawn, you can't wait for the pumpkin challenge? Oh, I know, we're going to have a blast. Okay, I saved the tag for that swag to tell you guys the item number. And of course, now I can't find it. It's the 30-inch swag. Nicole, I'm using the 30-inch one. So if you could grab the number and share it with everybody. Dang it. Y'all, you know. Hi, how you doing, Jackie? Oh, this one is this cool pod. Now, the whole inspiration for this particular swag is coming from the ribbon. We tied the bow on Wednesday, so you can go back and watch that video, our Bow Wednesday. This is what we tied. You can see there's a lot of bright green, so a nice green in here mixed with a white pumpkin. So that's why I'm going to pick a brighter green as far as it goes. I'm going to put some of these pods in there. And these pods are item number 80360. All of this stuff is available at Keleas.com, guys. So I know I want to put some of these in. Oh, I found the item number for the swag. It's on the floor. Psych! The swag is 82363. All of these supplies are at Keleas.com, guys. Thank you for posting that. Oh, slacker. So I've got you're not a slacker, I'm a slacker. That sounded rude. Oh my gosh. It's late for Keleas. It's late for me. So I just fluffed this one right out. And I'm going to use a couple of these in here. I'm going to use two. So I'm thinking one kind of at the top. Kind of catty corner just a little bit right here. And I'm just going to use some of these pine to hold it in. I'm just zigzagging these to tie it in. And you can cut it if you want to. I'm just going to leave this because I don't think we're going to see it. But I'm going to attach it 3 different places. And then I'll tack a little glue on there just to hold it tight. Give it a lot of motion forward. Make sure you do that. You've been called worse. I know. I'm sorry. That sounded bad. I was referring to myself being the slacker. Oh. Okay. Y'all, yesterday was Kaya's birthday, and man, if you don't know, Kaya's my daughter, guys, and she had a volleyball game, and they won, so that was the best present. That was the best present, and she was so excited. Patricia, you drug out a wreath today. Oh, good. Good for you. I'm so happy, Patricia. Awesome. I love it. Getting creative. I love it. Well, hopefully y'all have your house all settled and maybe you've got the house projects under control. I know that they go and they go and they go. All right, I'm going to bring in another one. And this one I'm going to kind of go bring it kind of coming down. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that. I love these pods. These are like a, I'm calling them pods, but they're like a thistle. And I like that you can use them different times of the year, but they're going to look great with this particular pattern. So I'm just zigzagging this in. I'm going to tuck this one kind of behind here. If you end up seeing a stem, we can always cut it out later, but in the meantime, I'm just going to try to camouflage it in there. I'm going to camouflage it in. How you doing, Stacy? You got football tomorrow. Stacy is in design school, and she's a big Gators fan. What if any of you enjoy college football? Tell us who you root for. We'd love to hear who your teams are. Unless it's Alabama, I don't know if we want to know. No, I'm just kidding. You can tell. Hi, Glenda. All right, those are in. So I've kind of got them. You see how they're kind of making a little S? I like that in there. I like that little flow going on. Now I'm going to put in some eucalyptus. So let's get this going on. This is item number 80755. This is the brown-green color. Georgie! Oh, when we're doing the doggy, Georgie. Yes! Yes, our cute dog. It'll be time to decorate for Halloween soon, and can't wait to get him out. I don't know what we named the dog. Well, we're giving everybody names. Oh, Patricia, you're going to get a she shed silo. Oh, that's nice. That's fun. I love that. I love that. That's cool. Ruth, yay! I'm so glad you're here. Becky, War Eagle, I like it. Not Bama. I just have to give the Alabama fans a little, you know, razz them a little. Hey, Tracy. Girl, I like them berries. That looks good. Jeanette, you never been into sports. I get it. No worries. My dad, of course, loves sports. And I used to be way more into it than I am now. I do the sport of wreath making. So, we're pretty competitive in this realm. So, I'm going to put a little bit of this eucalyptus in here and start getting a nice feel for my design. Tuck it in. You guys, I'm using a glue pot, so I just put it in some glue, dipped it in, and then we tucked it in there. Hey, Stacy! On the big screen? Whoop whoop! I love it. Is Nate and Aaliyah going night-night? Are they up? Probably Nate's not going night-night. Nate is outgrown night-night. Go Gators! I knew you were Go Gators, Stacy. I knew it. Alright, I'm going to go a little bit lower down here. You know, as far as it goes, whatever makes you happy, y'all. If you enjoy sports, you enjoy crafting, I'm just happy there's different strokes for different folks, and you can get some pleasure out of whatever it is that makes you happy. And I hope that involves making flower arrangements, or at least making wreaths and playing with them. You did, Jackie? You decorated your Christmas tree for fall? How fun! Oh, that's fun. Love, love, love that. We actually just put away the Christmas decorations. I did put them easily accessible to get them right back out. Oh, Roll Tide, there's one of them. Oh, that's okay. Alright, I'm putting my eucalyptus in, and guys, I'm giving it lots of depth. I like that. I'm going to use 2 bushes of this. You're a Sooners fan? Well, that's alright, Cindy. That's cool. Hi, Melody. Hi. Oh, hi, Angela. You hanging out with us? Awesome. Tracy, you jumped up and down and possibly squealed as soon as you found those berries. They look great. It's amazing. So, guys, to tell you what we're talking about, in design school, Tracy had made she had made a beautiful wreath, but it was kind of like needed some contrast. So she found some berries that were the perfect burgundy. I don't know if they're exactly berries or pods or flowers, but they looked perfect in there. So we were all really excited for her, because we thought, what are the chances she's going to find this perfect? You know, it was kind of like that burgundy Merlot color. It looked beautiful. I can't wait for you to sell it. Glenda says, go Tigers. That works. Hi, Debbie Davis. I'm so blessed you're here hanging out with us. Hi, Cheryl. Oh, Nate's up, but the rest are storing. Mom is having happy juice. Happy juice. I'm on TikTok way too much now, y'all. Way too much. Oh, hey, Ellen. Hi, Kay. Good to see you. Hi, Candy. You're about to go night-night? You're using me to go night-night. Candy, did you go to Damon's too? I don't know if you were there. I didn't see you on the live, but I was wondering. Stacy, I took off today and went shopping for fall home decor. Oh, Stacy, how fun. That is fun. I think I'm cut off. I think Keleas cut off. Klee has hit the wall. I'm not allowed to buy too much more. Well, I pretty much have Halloween, so I probably will get some more fall. But not until I get it all decorated for Halloween. And we put that up. We have to put that away. I have to set, rules. Becky, you're addicted to swags. Aren't they fun? I like the linear movement of swags for some reason. I'm a curls and movement person, so I love the movement of a swag. That sounds crazy. Hi, Donna. Good to see you. I love that wreath. It was beautiful. And you're an Oklahoma State Cowboys. There's 2 of you guys here tonight. Whoa. I love that. You're not sure what they are either? It doesn't matter, right? If they're berries or flowers or what, it doesn't matter. They're adorable. They work perfect. They literally work perfectly. I'm going to pop this one in here. And since this base is green and we're going in, we've kind of got a lot of green working on this particular fall piece, it's going to work fine if it shows a little. You don't have to worry about it. Ooh, you got a new couch? What? You got your Halloween pics? Yay! Aren't they so cute? Oh, okay, so you and Jim went to shop. Okay, I got it. All right. And Megan's over at David's. That's awesome. I love it. I love it. Oh, you're having to play Norse? Your husband husband has COVID? Oh, Becky. I'm glad you're negative. Take care with everybody. Oh boy, it's so scary. Runs through the whole family and you have to worry like that, right? Razorbacks, I believe, we're playing the Texas Longhorns. They moved to the SEC. Oh, right. They were saying something because my dad is a U of H fan, University of Houston, and apparently they're moving to a new conference next year. So I'm not sure. Y'all, I know so little. I just go and have fun, and I root for the team that we should be rooting for, depending on the game. Kaya really got into it though. She goes with Grandpa most every Saturday whenever they have a home game. So she's been going for years. So she gets so excited. Oh wait! You went? Oh, you didn't sell anything today, Janet? At the Festival of the Horse. Okay, well hopefully tomorrow you're gonna get some sales, and hopefully you're meeting people and making connections that could turn into something later. Sometimes you can get sales later after the event, so don't look at it as a complete loss. You're going to learn a lot from it, right? All right, I'm going to go ahead and put our bow in so we can see where we stand and see where else we're going to pop in. I think I am going a little more top center. So dead center would be right here. I'm going to go a little bit above that, but I'm letting all the beautiful pods and eucalyptus come out. Hi, Cindy! Awesome, guys. Stacy, you bought a new couch? Wow. Now that you have the new couch, you're going to decorate. Yes. Yes. Y'all, I don't know if y'all know, but I took care of my mom and dad's cat when they were in California. It's really Marley's cat, my niece. I took care of the cat, and the cat was hiding behind the Christmas decorations, and I didn't even know she could get to the particular chair that was covered with Christmas decorations. And then today when we were cleaning up, sure enough, she had made her a little spot, and I could hear her doing something back there, but she had literally nibbled off the berries off the face of my gingerbread man. He no longer has a nose or eyeballs. Well, it's a nose. No, it's a nose and a button, not eyeballs. Oh, thank you. Treva? Is that how you say it? Thank you. I love visiting with you guys. I love being with y'all and hanging out. I try to keep up with everybody's stories if I can. Sometimes I don't keep it all straight, but I try. She's going to send you the couch. After 18 years, Patricia, you are not getting the couch. Let's be real. I think she needs it. She definitely needs it. Okay, once again, we made this bow on Bow Wednesday, so y'all go back and watch. We were doing blast-off bows, so it's a blast-off. If you're new, you have no idea what I'm talking about. That's some Keleas bow lingo, and we're talking about the loops in the bow, okay? Oh, good, good, yay! My name's Keleas, so it's different. I'm totally used to getting it butchered. I try. You worked hard for the couch, Stacy. Amen. Amen. Oh, I can't wait to show you guys. We got some lights put on our house, which is a super duper treat. But Honey Bunny, I mean, he loves to decorate for Christmas big time. So we got some lighting put in that you can change for any season once it's installed. It's all LED and it's got an app and everything. I can't wait to show you guys. Honey Bunny is happy. Hi, Jeannie. Ruth, you started rolling your ribbon tails after watching me? Yeah, sweet. I like doing that. That's kind of my thing. Sometimes I even put knots in my ribbon. It just depends what what mode we're in. I'm in the 20-inch ribbon tail mode. Hi, Carol. Good to see you. Happy Friday to you, too. So this is some eucalyptus, and let me give you a code. I'm going to get yelled at because I haven't done that yet. This is got more of a brown tone, so I'm picking up the brown tone from the ribbon, a little bit coming out of the leaves in the eucalyptus, and we're gonna tie a little of that in there for a little contrast. So this is item number 56524OR. This is on Keleas.com. Debbie, you can't wait to see the Halloween blow-ups. Yes, yes. I did get one new one. You know, we can't just have all the same stuff. Our poor deprived neighbors. They would be so boring if we had the same thing every year. You know, we do it for the kids, y'all. We do it for the kids. That's what we tell ourselves. Actually, last year I took down the Halloween on Halloween night because I just wanted it cleaned up. It was kind of late. And sure enough, some people came walking by specifically, and she was like, oh, I was going to show my husband. I'm like, sorry, all packed up. I felt bad, but it was already all packed up. You know, it was going to rain the next day, and I just didn't want to deal with it all wet to put it away. So I kind of rushed the pack up a little. Oh, I love this. This is so wispy and pretty. I love this stuff. Oh, it's too far off, too high, Stacy? Okay, yeah. Yeah, these are pretty cool. It's called, this particular system is called Jellyfish Lighting, and it's really, really neat. So it was a treat for Honey Bunny for his birthday, and he's so excited. It even has like a option to have the lights look like lightning. Oh, so I thought that's going to be fun for Halloween. We can maybe have a little lightning going. And it has the timers and all that. It's nice, because he used to do all that manually. I'll give him a little break. I'm going to put a little more brown coming down the center. Hi, Naveed. Sure, you do the same thing for the kids? Yes, me too. CT, right? The day after Halloween, it all comes down, right? Yeah, because I'm ready to kind of do a small transition to fall. I'll leave the pumpkins out there. But all the skeletons need to come down. And then we got to get started on Christmas, CT, right? CT's got a lot to put out, though. He's got a lot. Your grown kids would get so many when they would take Christmas tree down. Aww. They'd get mad when you took the Christmas tree down Christmas Day. I know. It's hard when you do this for a living, guys, you get so excited, but then you're ready to move on, really. Because it's just so much. You're like, okay, what's next? What's next? Here it comes. But I'm probably going to use a lot of the stuff we make in the Creative Pumpkin Challenge next week for home decorations for fall. And that way I can just transition to those. Well, that's the plan, right? Oh, Debbie, she did have a great birthday. Thank you for asking. She sure did. She had a great time. We went to supper with Grandma and Grandpa, and then she won her volleyball game, and she's got a sleepover with a friend staying over. So, you know what? We're talking happy camper. She's living her best life. She's finally made like a really good friend, and I think that's, you know, sometimes that's hard for kids to do, and she's always had boys as her friends. This is her first really good girlfriend, so I'm happy for her. It's really good. Oh, that's okay, Darla. We're making this on a pine, a Christmas pine. It is a 30-inch pine. Let me show you. What did I do? Glue it to the board? It's a pine, Darla. Okay? And we're working it all in to the pine base. Right? Karen, I'm working on the 30-inch one. You could do this on the 24. We have both in the shop. You could go either way. Hey, you know, Faith, we got a pumpkin challenge coming. We're going to have a pumpkin party. I had to make sure we didn't run out of pumpkins. You know, I have committed to the pumpkin creative pumpkin challenge next week, so we were not going to be low on pumpkin, and I bought 2 of everything. Because even though we sell pumpkins, everything's been selling so quickly. I don't know what we would have available just in case. I wanted to make sure I had pumpkins from every different sources. Okay, I hope I have one more brown. I do. I've got one more. A little fall, then full-blown Christmassy tea. Oh, nice. Nice. That's exactly what I'm thinking. Me too. I love all the eucalyptus. I love it. You know, when I was coming up in the industry a long time ago, probably 23, 24 years ago, preserved eucalyptus was all the rage. The thing is, preserved eucalyptus here in Texas bleeds. It bleeds because we have too much humidity. Well, not all over Texas, but here in Houston. So it always made it just like, don't touch it. You have to use it indoors. It was crazy. It was crazy back then. Oh, Georgie, Kaya just turned 12. I know. I think when we started live, she was 5. No, she wasn't 5. That's a lie. She was 7 or something like that, right? 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, she was 7 or 8. Oh my gosh. Crazy. Thank you, Debbie. I was happy for her, you know. Oh, Carol, you go out for each holiday. We're on a corner. You get so many compliments. No blow-ups. I'm tired of doing it. Carol. Come on, Carol. I know. We're still going to have some blow-ups. We put in some new gardens. So I'm going to be able to put some of well, y'all, last year we had a lot of stuff planned, but we couldn't do it because my mom and dad both got COVID. Y'all, a lot of you know, your loyal followers, you're here all the time. So our whole world got ripped upside down. And we didn't do everything I wanted to do in our yard, but I got some really cute, big ceramic snowmen to put out there. Or they're resin. And hopefully we're going to be able to put those out this year. I'm excited about that. Marcus, pumpkin party! Marcus is in design school, so he's going to be coming to the pumpkin party. Hopefully you can join us, Marcus, next weekend. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We got replays on everything, guys. Replays. That's the Creative Pumpkin Challenge coming up. And it's a paid event. It's a paid party. But believe me, we have lots of fun. There'll be lots of giveaways. And we just have a blast creating together. The whole schedule is also posted on the sales page. So if you click the link below, it'll tell you about our Creative Pumpkin Challenge. But that's a bunch of pumpkins for the challenge over there. All right. So I've got eucalyptus. I've got green and brown. That looks great. I can stop here. I had put aside some white pumpkins, so I thought maybe we're gonna tuck some pumpkins in and see how it goes. You're gonna be there, Marcus? Yes, yes, awesome. So this is a little assortment bag of pumpkins we do have available on Keleas.com. Item number 9. No, that's wrong. 59050. 59050. All right. I'm gonna see if we want to put these in there. Let's cut these open. Got some different fun shapes. I love fun shapes of pumpkins. Oh my gosh, when they start putting the regular pumpkins in the grocery store, are you guys like me? You're like, ooh, there's another shape. I could put that in the kitchen. I could put this outside. I could real pumpkins, fake pumpkins, I like them all. Stacy, whatever. Whatever. You're not going to come Thursday or Friday, Stacy? You should come hang out with us Thursday and Friday. Time goes fast, Kimmy. Wow, right? Crazy fast. All right, I'm getting some ties. I'm going to pin these into this wreath base. Excuse me, I've got to reach Excuse my reach, y'all. I'm gonna get some floral pins. And let's decide where we're gonna pin these in. I can pin them directly to the pine in here, but I was thinking we'll take a couple and just pin them right in. Okay. Oh, Lord, Patricia, what for? I hope it's not a huge deal. You're going to be there Thursday and Friday, Stacey? Thank you. You're not coming to the pumpkin party, though? The big party at the end? Maybe you could pop in amidst the football game. Stacey's like, I cannot. This is my favorite thing. That's all right, Stacey. We'll take you when we can get you. All right, I love that one kind of going down. Now let me see what other kind of textures I have in here. I've got one that's kind of a little bit of a flat one. Oh, these are cute. Look at this one. Hi, Joanna. All right, I got a flat one. I got a curvy one. I love these. Y'all, this is such an easy swag. Y'all need to be knocking these out. Super cute. I'm going to tuck this one kind of, trying to decide, do I want these, I just kind of want these, a couple down here, just tucked in amongst this eucalyptus. Let's go in here. I'm just using floral pins, I'm pinning it to the pine, and then I'm just making sure I twist the pine back so they can't fall off. They're going to wiggle a little, but they're not going anywhere. Okay, let's get one of these other gourds. Wow, Tracy, 24? You look just way too young to have kids that old. Tracy. Time does fly, right? Uh-oh, Stacy, game starts at 3:30. You probably can come in the morning, but you'll probably be, you'll probably still be doing game time. The schedule is there. I don't have it all memorized, but the schedule is in the group already. Stacey, you can go take a peek in the group, which I think you're already in the Creative Pumpkin Challenge. That group, it's in there. All right, I'm gonna use one more pin because see how that one's kind of floppy. We don't want that. I'm gonna pin it up just a little bit higher. Okay. Hi, Stephanie from New Jersey. Great to see you. All right, let me pin it up a little bit. I'm gonna grab, it's nothing worse than a floppy gourd, y'all. Nothing worse. Let me tuck this in over here. So if you work with pumpkins and gourds that are artificial and they're foam, the nice thing is you can just tuck them in and pin them. It's easy. Sure, you have 4 grandchildren and 1 great-grandson? Congratulations, that's wonderful. What a lovely family. We just have 1 daughter. God bless us with 1 wonderful daughter. And don't get me wrong, she can be a handful, but we love her. Okay, I'm going to tuck this in back here. We're going to do the same process. And I might have to put a couple of pins up here because I want to make sure they're going to hold. Or you know what, I'll just tie it further back. This is so cute. I love the dimension of this eucalyptus in here. Okay, there's that one. And let's put one more up here, I think. Yeah, Karen, I put the pin in to the pumpkin. And I grabbed one of the pine stems and just, so it's pumpkin, pine. My finger's the pine, right? And the pin's just going to go right through that pine. Okay? Let's see here. Oh, wow. 29. That's crazy, Tracy. You tried to do a calf heart yesterday, but what the hell, Patricia? Okay. You, girlfriend, go get them, take care of you. All right. Kimmy, you're going to be watching. Okay, well, good, Kimmy. You're going to take care of her for the Rainbows Baby in Children's Hospital Cleveland. Okay. Well, you know, it's all going to be available on replay, too. So anytime you want to watch it later, it'll be there for you. Just like if you did the Hydrangea Wreath Challenge in the spring, that's still there for you to watch later. Whenever you want to watch it. All right, I'm going to push this in here. I'm using these flatter pumpkins, and I'm letting them kind of be a little flat. Just want a little space between those. Oh, that's cute. See how we kind of got a nice line of the white pumpkins going down the middle? All right, Patricia, I'm sorry to sound kind of... I'm glad you're there, getting it taken care of. They're going to take good care of you. All right, let's see. I'm going to have a couple of pumpkins left for another project, but we got a whole challenge coming, so that's fine. Paula! Oh, Paula, we only take credit cards. Our payment system is Stripe, so it's done all on the computer. We don't take any of your information. It's all encrypted. So, it's secure because a Klee does not see your number. My team doesn't see your number. It's all done through a service called Stripe. So it's a service that I pay for them to process the credit cards because it's a third party. The autumn bush here, this is a greenery bush. I'm going to tuck a little of this in just for a little bit more of a texture that's going to be kind of curling in and out. This is 81118 autumn. Okay? Thanks, Linda. All right, and I'm going to trim these off. And let's get this in. Let's get this in here. Sarah? Sarah, I don't think I knew you had twins. Wow. Are the twins girls? Or boys, Sarah? Oh, I understand, Paula. Me and Honey Bunny today have words a little bit too. Because we were doing big time cleaning. And as soon as you touch any of his stuff, does your Honey Bunnies do this? That you get into their area and now they're like, don't want to clean. They want all your area clean, but they don't want to clean their area. Mm-hmm. Oh, I see. I see how it is. Okay, I'm going to tuck this piece in. I want this piece to kind of come out the bottom right here under the, where we put those pods at the very beginning. I'm tucking that under here. I like these leaves. They have that little touch of like the autumn edge. I'm going to let that kind of flow down there. 17-year-old and 10-year-old, right? And you've got your hands full. Oh, okay, the boys. Oh, so they're identical, Sarah? Oh, wow. And the youngest is a girl. So, Gwendolyn, we're going to do more projects besides in the Creative Pumpkin Challenge. We're going to do more projects besides what you see as a wreath. I don't want you to run out and buy everything. I want you to come and if you want to create the wreath, buy the supplies to create the wreath. But I want you to be inspired. And then you can go out and see supplies that you can get wherever your local store has something similar. So you don't end up buying a whole lot unless you want to make all the things. So we're going to have more projects in the challenge besides the wreath. That's why there's so many pumpkins. But don't go buy everything yet until you decide, oh yeah, I think I want to make that arrangement, or I want to try what Kali did here, or I want to try that candlestick project she did. If you want to do those, then get the supplies, okay? So there'll be more. I'll tell you all about them. We'll give you the item numbers and all that. But the big project we're doing is the wreath, okay? Alrighty. Paula, I understand. I get it. Oh. We have issues. Well, You know, I don't think they mean anything by it. They just, I don't know. I get it. Debbie, 38 and your daughter will be 42. Wow. Wow, Debbie. You got your hands full and then some, right? Hey, Melissa, checking in from Cali. Good to see you. You stacked papers on your hubby's desk. Gave him a little bin. He came home, sat in the living room, and asked if I did something to make him mad. He said, yeah, you cleaned off your desk. Yeah. Well, you know, honey bunny works at home now because they don't have an office anymore. So he's in the living room, which is fine. But he had house bills stacked, which he doesn't even pay that many house. I take care of most of it. He pays a few. But he's got them stacked over there like that's an organizational system in a pile on the cardboard boxes still from his office that he left over a year ago now. You know, girls, y'all. Now, if I would have done all that when he wasn't at home, which I cannot do because he works here at the house now, he would not have even known it even happened. He would have no clue. So that's the only thing, Jeanette. Yours might have noticed. Mine wouldn't have had a clue. Oh, wow. And a kid, yeah, crazy, Kimmy. For the gallbladder, right? Yay! So I'm just taking a little bit of that additional greenery. I'm popping in a little eucalyptus. I always like to put something kind of tight to the bow. I think it looks really fun. In design school, which is our class that I teach weekly about floral design and technique, a little bit different than this live here as I tell you what techniques we're using to create the design you're seeing. But I would call that breaking the plane. Like we want to break the plane of other objects in our wreath. So I like to do that. I think it's fun. Took you 15 years to train him. I got it. Oh. Right, Jeanette, he noticed way too quick. Yeah, I like redid the whole front flower bed. He had no clue. He was like, oh, it looks nice. I'm like, yeah, it does. Of course, I'm out there doing floral design in the flower bed. I've got curves and, you know, I've got this flowing here and I want that to be a spiller and go over the edge. And he's looking at me like, oh, yeah, have fun. That's okay. He puts up with me pretty good, though. Considering. All right, I got it nice and full. I'm going to put a little bit more right in here between these two pumpkins. Pop that in. So you guys, if you're thinking about joining the challenge, it's going to start next Thursday. I am going to do some shopping earlier in the week in the challenge group. So there's an advantage of getting in there a little bit early so I can show you some of the fun things that I see at different stores that you can substitute for things that we're using in the projects. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Your hubby calls you hands. It gets hidden. Yes, Stacy, right? Debbie, your husband's talking about retiring next year. Oh my gosh, Debbie. Wait, that's supposed to be like your she shed or something. All right, guys, here's our swag. We started off with that Christmas base right here, 30-inch pine Christmas base, which, of course, you guys can use those anytime. And we added a lot of fun eucalyptus, green and brown. We popped in some pumpkins. We used our bow from Bow Wednesday, and we did it. It turned out really, really pretty. A nice neutral fall piece that can transition from all the way from the end of summer, like we are now, right into fall. For those people who don't want the orange and the bright orange in falls. I think it turned out really pretty too. I love it, Stacy. Yes. Okay, yes, and you guys, we're going to send out the supply list for this project tomorrow on the text list. So if you're not already on our text list, you can go to textklee.com to get on it. And just fill out the paperwork. You'll text me. And then all I do is text you out the links for the supply list. And we also text you links when we go live. so you won't miss a live. Even if you missed it, you can watch the replay later from the link we send you on the text. So this hanger, I didn't make it, Kimmy. It was built in. It came built into these swags. I didn't have to do anything. I cheated. Thanks, Carol. Thanks, guys. I love y'all. We'll see you soon. Y'all go have fun with flowers. And come see us tomorrow. We got a really fun, easy project that you are going to love for Simple Saturday tomorrow. So Simple Saturday is all about projects that can be done in under 30 minutes, whether you're a beginner or more experienced. So check us out tomorrow. We'll text that out too when that comes out live. All right, you guys have a great night, and I'll see you next time. Bye, y'all.